Hello everyone and welcome to another Minecraft video. Well, not really another. It has been quite a while since my last one, so this is going to be my return to the craft. Today what we're going to do is you're going to basically see me create a world slowly but surely. For now, this is what is in this world. These are just plannings of what I'm going to do, and I'm going to tell you each and every single one of them one by one. First off, these roads. These designs aren't purely by me, by the way. I mainly got these designs from just looking at Google. Oh yeah, also this video is gonna be really long and boring, so maybe put this in the background, relax, have a nice time, and yeah, just hear my stupid ass voice. Anyway, what these boxes basically represent is I'm going to put roads, different types of roads on top of them. This is going to be the horizontal road, and the vertical, well, it's going to be the north road, north facing road, south facing road, west and east facing roads. This one is going to be the curved road, like from one direction to the other. This one in the middle is going to be a crossroad, don't turn left. And this final one is going to be a T-shaped road, which is going to be pretty simple, especially with a design right here. For this massive thing in the middle, this is where spawn is going to be. And I have set spawn right on top of here. So if I kill myself, this is where I spawn. So first of all, we're gonna make the roads, and we're also going to make the sewers under the road. And one reason why I want to make the sewer first is because I really want a sewer system in my world, and unfortunately it's not really something that you can just easily do. So that's what I'm going to do first. In an elevated position, I'll be placing the mud on top. This is going to be the base of the sewer, as I'm going to build the sewer first before I actually build the road on top. The road is going to be the tippity top, the highest of the high, and the sewer is going to be like under it, and I'm going to make like sewer entrances and other types of things like that. Also, I'm trying not to curse because I'm trying my hardest. If we look at the design on this road, we can see that it actually ends here at the chiseled buff bricks. And so this tree is just going to be, well, this four exactly, it's just going to be walls of the sewer. It's not going to be specifically like something. I'm also going to make it out of puff instead of stone bricks, so that it's a darker shade. I mean, the good thing with stone bricks is there is the mossy variant, so you can have some vegetation, but I think the darker color would be better instead of just, having it be light. With the base of the sewer done, we can now go to the shape of it. And usually you would see the shape of it in like a, let's just do a mock-up first, like this, like it's a semicircle type of shape on top of it. So I think I will be at least getting my inspiration off of that. I will also, I think, make this middle part a bit smaller so it feels compact and what's the word? Claustrophobic. I really want that feeling of the sewers being kind of not like an open underground space, but instead like a cramped, very tiny and very small area underground. I also want it to be feel like at least a bit creepy instead of just, oh, here's the sewer. It's very well lighted and you can see the end of it. I would like for it to feel cramped, small, very unnerving, I guess, and unusual, I guess. Yeah, I guess this could work, though my problem is it feels a bit too circular in a sense. I guess I'll have to make the shape first before putting judgment upon it. I guess this could work. I mean, it's small, it's compact, and it feels claustrophobic if you put it in long stretches. Though I think I'm going to change these bottom blocks to something else, since it feels like it blends in too much with the upper part. So let us check for a good enough block that might seem disgusting or something of the sorts. I could use bedrock, but honestly, it looks like an ugly block of just pure tough. This could work, but it feels too wild. Let's see. Deep slate. This one feels like it blends in too much with the ground, though the ground is actually filled with water, so I guess the colors are not gonna match either way. Let's try deep slate bricks, or well, blackstone actually. Let's try the polished blackstone. I don't like it. It matches its texture with the tough bricks. Okay, these feel more like outside paths then. Not really feeling it correct. Maybe, but it feels more like a path type of block. Let's try polished deep slate and maybe no, blackstone bricks are too blue. Yeah. Ooh, how about some color? That could work. That actually works too. Let's make it out of tough or wax oxidized cut copper. What the hell? Wax oxidized cut copper? Cut copper place of bricks. It kind of gives off that cool rooms aesthetic if I change this to white, though I think this is fine actually. Anyway, I'm planning on making the lighting into the ball blocks, these. So I'm going to test out which one of them actually lights well up here. We're gonna turn it night for now, and let's see. Just put this randomly. Now my problem with that is it feels too dark. That's like a perfect amount of light. I think, what if we introduce them like within the walls or something? No, that feels too light. Actually, if we go with this dark one, oops. Yeah, it kind of gives off that dark feeling. Wait, if we cover this up with tinted glass, well, maybe if we cover this up too. Yeah, actually, the barely lighting. I think this would really look bad on YouTube's compression thing, but from what I see, it looks really nice. I think it could change this up a bit over there. There we go. So it's a constant pattern. 1, 2, 2. There we go. And then block this up. Actually, let's get block of redstone. There we go. What should we use to cover it? Iron feels a bit too. Iron feels a bit too white, so yeah, I guess I'm covering it like this. Secondly, it feels empty, though I think that's normal. With water, this is what it's going to look like, at least this like perspective. It kind of fits the blue energy of it. Now I still feel that this upper part is empty, though I think that's just mainly because there's really nothing there at all. Actually, we could try doing something with that by grabbing even more copper. Like, let's just grab literally every copper related block. Okay, let's try to design something between here. Maybe something that would be interesting to line up. That's not bad. We'll also replace this with, that's not, wait. I first need to see how this would look like for all of them. I'm gonna be honest, I think this kind of works. Like, it doesn't really get the feeling of like boring as it doesn't really get the feeling of boring as sewer systems. It feels entirely unique, though that might also be a problem if it's too unique to my system. Also, I think the problem with this is it prevents me from just making random entrances from the side. Okay, so I lowered it to even moody lighting, and I think I'll use this one instead. This way it feels still like a sewer, but there's like one support between all of it. Then comes the top of the sewer. This is where the road is gonna be actually, and it's going to appear like this. Let's just grab all blocks and let's build the road on top. That's what it's going to look like from above. This is basically a 15 by 15 block. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10 blocks tall. And this is, if you're wondering by the way why I built it in a grid, it's mainly because I'm going to copy and paste it to all of these other ones, and I'm also going to copy and paste it around the actual location. So yeah, that's what it's going to look like mainly. To copy and paste it, we must simply need a structure block. First of all, we're gonna talk about this. How am I gonna place it within the ground? Should I place it like below or should I place it above ground? Because if I place it below, the road will basically be over here. If I place it above, it's gonna be right here. I think I should place it above, since if I did place it above, then I wouldn't need to like change these blocks between buildings. Like if some people are just going to build on top of that, but on here they don't need to do it. So I think let's place it like within the road systems at the top at least. Let's put it in the middle, put it on save mode, and structure size is 15 by 15 and then 10 blocks. Make it -9. Boom. Oh, I think we need to go. Is that good? 7. Yep. There we go. The whole thing has now been covered by the lines. That means, where am I facing right now? South. We could just call this I can't do caps, I forgot. South road. Click save, then we put this to load. Oops. And then grab a block of redstone. If we go to the middle of this, something within there. Yep, let's go. And we built another one perfectly placed. And there's a zombie underneath already. That's basically what I'm going to be building. Oh yeah, this place is mobs spawning. Back then, the command to stop natural spawning was like natural spawning or do mob spawning. I don't know where they placed it this time. They keep changing the command, so I forget. It keeps saying that it's mob spawning, but I 100% know it's not. Okay, so apparently it's been turned to spawn mobs, and honestly that's really stupid. That is actually genuinely stupid. Why has it been turned to mob spawning? All right, with all of them copied, now for these other these three specifically, I'm going to change their direction because that's what I need them to be mainly for now. South road, west, load 90 degrees. This is what the 4 roads look like. This one faces the south, this one faces the west, this one faces the north, and this one faces the east. So what their purpose is, I basically don't really want to manually like spin them around, so yeah, that's why I remade them all, and I'm going to rename this with an anvil. But now comes the important part, the T shape. Well, let's not look at the cross and the T for now. Let's look at the curve. For how a curve would work, we would need 2 areas where it's going to be pointed at, obviously. One from the top and one from either direction, left or right. And my main problem with using these stairs is they're going to be a bit inconsistent with how things are going to be showed as. So let's break this parts first and then make a curving shape with the road. Okay, so this is what the curved one's going to look like. I removed this white part since actually you don't really need it that much in the curved roads. You can already get a demo of what this will look like, and it kind of doesn't destroy anything apart from, yeah, it might look weird that the white part is gone, but hey, it's at least a curve, and I've also changed like the inside of it, so this will work, I think, at least. I mean, you could also do that. I don't know, it feels, I don't know, I'm just not gonna do anything for now. I'm just gonna keep it like that, though it does feel really strange how this part is a bit wide. Does that look better? I think that does look better. Gives a weird space out here, but I can just solve that easily. That that works. Next up, crossroads. Okay, crossroads is actually quite simple, and the reasoning for not having white in the middle is actually really great. Since it's a crossroad, it doesn't really have the white in the middle, though I think the edges of it usually have the white parts, but let's just see what I can do with them. Also, they're not really curved. Mostly crossroads are angular, oops, so I don't really need to curve out the corners of here. I could just leave them as is. Does that look good? It feels a bit too messy. I think I'm just gonna have to use regular diorite instead of the stair ones. It feels so unnecessarily busy. So that one looks a bit bland. But it's just a road anyway. It's not the main part of the city. It's just going to be this. Things at the side. There we go. I can't shake off the feeling. That looks really ugly. Yeah, I think having at least 3 of them only would make it a bit better. Or I could also do this. That honestly works. Try it with stairs. Wait, no. Yeah, the stairs only one looks good if it's like this small. Yeah, that looks good. I could also keep the diorite part with just lining up the middle. No, that looks a bit too busy. Oops. Let's just come back with just pure stone. Nothing else. I think it looks a bit too busy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also have to put street lights on top so that I could have consistent lighting with the roads. I don't think it's really a problem to add street lights. It's a 15 by 15 radius anyway, so I could put a street light, one like here and one like over here, or I could put them here instead. No, that feels too cramped. I think putting them like, yeah, like right there feels great. For the underneath of the crossroads, well, not the crossroads, the cross. Oh yeah, I just realized the crossroads is actually this one since it's left, right, and then middle. This one is just a cross. Anyway, this one is, middle feels fine. What I hate though is this curved part feels bad, but I can't really cover this up since, you know, the light the light moves, the light is gone. So I think this is going to be yeah, this is just going to be how I do the lights. I think that works. I think it fits anyway. It feels like there is structure protecting or making sure it doesn't fall. And yeah, next one is the actual crossroads, the T-shaped one. And I think this one's going to be a bit easy. I'm also going to remove the white part so that it could be consistent. But there's also the part where I think I have to do a bit of ease, like a mixer with the cross-shaped one. I think this looks actually really nice. Like, it has this part, but it's also a mixture of these two. And yeah, I'm also shaping this part up. I'm gonna cover this part up too. I think for this one, having the light like imitate the cross one would be nice, since this is a kind of a hybrid. So it's gonna combine the cross one and the regular one. Yeah, so this one's going to be more in a square shape, oops, like that. And this one is an X shape since it's a cross. So yeah, because this one has support from the wall. Sorry, I was just thinking of a word. And this one supports this one. This one supports this one, and like that. But this side, this supports this one too. So it's like a cross shape. I don't know. That's just my logic on it. It works at least. Now, what we're going to do is the lights. The actual lights. Actually, first, let us copy the things here. First of all, let us test them out just outside of spawn. So let's measure this. That's exact. Let's grab a block of redstone. Ah, that looks nice. Let's try the second one. Oops, first one then. Ah, third one. Ah, fourth one. Boom. And fifth one. Ah, sixth one. Yes. And finally, 7. That works. Also, if you dig down here, you can see how the sewers are going to feel like. But, big butts, big booty butts. Before we do that, let us focus on... Wait, let's rename these first. After renaming this, I'm going to now focus on the actual streetlights. With that done, now let us plan on what the lights are going to be. I have thought of a design that I've seen, and I would like to try it right now. This is what I've thought of the design for now, at least. My only problem with this is they feel a bit too short, so let us try extending them a bit, maybe by 2 blocks. The taller one actually looks great, so I think we have officially found our design. Ah, yeah, that looks nice. Oh my god, imagine a road. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just spam this design on every single piece, and I'll show you what the end goal is after I've done it. Okay, so this is what I've landed with. For these designs, I've just thought of like putting at least two instead of just one singular one. So this is what has happened with them. And for the crossroad compared to the T1, I just literally copied the T1. Since I think if this just looks in this direction, it feels weird, so I just placed them in like diagonal. I think that actually genuinely looks great. So now let us at least change this part of it. Let's now look at this in action. Crossroad actually. Let's put a... which way is this facing? West and then east. Let's put some west roads and then east roads. Oh my, that does not look bad. Genuinely looks good actually. Though I think I must have messed up here. I think I should change these. Wait, let's put a south road. South road looks fine. Yeah, I think I mixed up east and west. So this is gonna be, instead of west, it's going to be east. East road. Boom. And then this one is going to be west road. So let's rename this west. So let's try it. Facing west. Oh, yeah, when we're facing west, we're gonna put east. Let's see if that fixes it. Yeah, that actually will fix it. That's honest. That honestly looks nice. Oh my god, imagine. Oh, the roads. I mean, I could simplify this by not making an east or west or a north, and I could literally just use one north, north and south, and east and west. Maybe not. I can always change it. This is... oh, this looks good. Oh my god, this looks good. Holy shit. Oh, it invokes the feeling that I want. Though I feel it's a bit too light. But hey, it's dark enough anyway. Yeah, honestly, I'll leave it like that. Feels great actually. You know what? I'll make a few adjustments. Alright, I have updated it a bit, so I would like to see what it looks like, especially since I've added some texture and I've darkened a few places. Let's see. That looks nice. Oh my god, that looks nice. Let's go down. Ah, yes. I've also adjusted these. Oh wait, I still haven't darkened those sides. Yeah, but I did adjust them a bit. I made these darker, and I seem to have forget to make the other ones darker, so I'm gonna do just that. Okay, I have now saved it, so let's put... and let's see the underneath. If it updated, yes, it changed. This is the feeling that I'm trying to get. It's dark, dingy, and it has water. That's nice. Now let's put the roads all around here. Let's see. There we go. It looks freaking wonderful. Let's check underneath. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Oh my god, that looks nice. Yep. Let's check from underneath. Oh, that looks good. Now, with my road and a sewer system, it looks very nice. Damn. I do notice a few errors though. I could probably adjust this to be in a square formation, but I don't really want to. I kind of like how this is formed like a twist over there. There's of course the four sides. I like it. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's at least the first part of this video, which is the roads themselves, and right next is this. Oh, look at this. This looks wonderful. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be dead set in the middle, since like this part is the actual middle, and if you didn't know, Minecraft's actual like middle blocks is like 4 instead of just a singular one, so which kind of annoys me. Like if you look at the chunks are 16 by 16, yet spawn is zeros. I mean, the middle of the world is 0 0. Why didn't they just, you know, make each chunk 15 by 15 instead, so it could... I don't know. This is just a pet peeve of mine. Alright, next thing is the spawn itself. But let's get some ideas for now. What I am thinking of Well, I'm not really doing anything right now. I am on my phone. Anyway, what I'm thinking of is something open and something nice. I don't really want like walls. Oh wait, I could do like a Greek or Roman Colosseum type thing where it's an elevated area in the middle and then there's stairs climbing up to the top. I could do that, but let's see first. I'm currently on Google and I'm looking at various images of spawn, and I don't really want my spawn to be too different, I guess. Most spawns that I actually like are just a big open garden area with people spawning by either a fountain or a statue. I could actually make a statue of myself. But that's not narcissistic as fuck. Ah, shoot, I cursed. Anyway, let's go with the Roman Colosseum idea. If you see this, basically, I don't really wanna build everything by hand. You know me, I'm kinda too lazy for that crap. So, by just pressing these, I can just rotate it whenever I want. So I can just build a quadrant of this and everything will be solved. Anyway, let's focus on something very important. Let's build this -1. The whole purpose of this is to feed my laziness. So let's think of blocks. What are good blocks for this? Clean blocks probably. Ooh, but a pathway block first. I have talked about deep slate tiles being a good pathway block, so we could 100% use that to our advantage. Since this is a 15 block like length, like from here to here, it's 15. Let's try to look at this as the middle. A middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. Ooh, that's what I'm thinking though. Should I like connect it like this or something different? Let's do the same over here. Actually, no, let's focus up. What I can do, sandstone. Actually, I really want to see the underneath of spawn, so what I'm gonna do is, where's my tinted glass? I really like tinted glass because, I don't know, it shows the shadows and crap. So, let's make a circle. Probably half of 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is the halfway marker. Boom. Okay, so this is a perfect square, and we're gonna try to make a arena type energy. Well, not really specifically an arena type energy, but actually, yeah, why am I using sand? I should probably use moss or something. Also, I could just, yeah, but the danger is I don't really know how to effectively make a circle. So I'm gonna attempt to make one. Would that even look good? I think it would, actually. Let's grab probably something nice to look at. Pale oak. Pale oak would be nice. Let's put the pale oak here. What I'm going to do is this is going to be an elevated position where you can basically see like things around. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes, something like that, which gives you the energy of entering a beautiful world. Or, I think what I'm going to do. Originally, I planned to stream this, like stream building this, but I'm kinda not ready in my own sense, at least. I'm very scared to do it, which is why I'm building this first. But I do at least plan to like try streaming this one day. Like just do a couple buildings, fill up some space. I mean, I've already did the road part, which is like 2 hours now. Like the road part alone is 2 hours long. So that at least shows that I can stay for a prolonged period of time without things going too haywire. I at least can handle playing by myself without music for a long time because I'm entertaining myself, but I do not know if my own ramblings are entertaining somebody else. So yeah, it's more of an error for me, and it is to anyone else. I also like just talking randomly. Anyway, this looks like a good elevated position. I could place some flowers there, and the stairs could go further down here. 5 blocks tall or 3 blocks wide? I mean, 5 blocks wide or 3 blocks wide? We could go 5 blocks wide, and then it slowly stretches forward. So in a sense, let's remove the cracked ones first. We could do this. This is 5 basically. Since this is the middle, this is basically 5. Then, oops, 5, 5. Wait, 5. Then 5 over here. 6. Well, 7, not 6. Yeah. Then it's gonna be 8. It's like gains. I don't width. It gains width. Sorry, I don't. English is not my birth language, starting language. That's why I'm getting errors. But the thing is, even my main language, I actually suck at. So it's more of a me error. To be honest, it's kind of embarrassing. Because if you look at this, yes, now it connects. It actually works pretty well. We don't really want any super duper special spawning area. I just want an elevated area that shows, at least shows everything that I want it to show. To do this, it slowly rises. Yep. Ooh, okay, I'm getting some ideas. Oops, I'm accidentally breaking some grass. Because if you look at this, I can have some extra foliage, grass, empty spots at least. Something pretty. Oh, freaky deaky. I have to do it on the other side too. Shoot, shoot, shoot. 3. It's 3, 3, 3, and then the extra upwards. 3, 3, 3. Right? Yeah. And then it exponentially increases. Yep, that looks great. Put some wood at the side. Where's the lowest version of this? It's at slab level. Oops. Slab level. I think that's good. It's basically one slab from the side. Yeah. I think I've perfectly... I'm kind of seeing the shape now, honestly. 1, 2, 3. Let's make a unique shape. 2, 3. 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, then on here. That looks nice. Okay, if we increase this by like this, we can make a water flowing actually. I'm gonna copy this until like on the ground. So let's decrease this by 3. Yeah, okay. I kinda like Bedrock's structure blocks more since you can actually see a preview of the structure. But that's it anyway. Not like they're gonna do that to Java too. Let's do line this to the corner. Oh man, I can feel the build already. Let's put them slabs. We're gonna place tiny plants here, maybe a tree or 2. They're just gonna be basic Minecraft trees, though the most beautiful of the basic Minecraft trees, which is the cherry tree. Good. Now let's focus on the waterfall things that I've been talking about. One thing I would like for this clean area at least is 2 water like streams flowing down and going to the middle over there. Though with this part, like 1 at least here and 1 at least here, so that the water isn't completely down. Let's plan out the water fats first. Let's make it 2 here. Actually, just the whole side here. Let's do a test run. Oh my god. I forgot. If we pour water here and here, it goes as planned. There we go. If we hit this, turns doubled. Let's triple that actually. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, water stream would be probably with stone so that the pathway of the water at least could be obvious. So literally anything this water covers is its path. I think that looks nice, and let's put some walls here at least. Yeah, I think that looks nice. For the next path of the water, I could make it like flow middle here and then flow outwards to the sides. Though I am having trouble envisioning that for now. Okay, water movement. This is where they fall off, right? Yep. Then boom, boom. Like that? Question mark? This might work. Let's smoothen this sides out for now. From what we have here, let me just finish this. The water flows from the sides and then lands down here quite peacefully. And I'm gonna introduce some moss. That actually, wait, that actually looks great. Like I'm not, let's round this out. Yeah, that actually looks great. I'm not even lying. I'm pressing myself. Yeah, that's a bit round out now. Though this part feels a bit nonsensical now. I can just remove this instead. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty. Though, now, we can also introduce something like this. Let's look first. I would remove the spike. Yeah. No. Like that. Actually. Yeah. That's actually really good, like, middle area. Though now the problem is the actual middle part itself feels a bit empty in a sense. So, let's elevate this up a bit. My. Ah, there we go. That really looks nice. I smoothed it out. Smoothened it out. And now, let's make a small, like, I don't know what it's specifically called, but it's more of like those rich people, small enclosed areas with the roof on top. I forgot what they're called exactly. No, I'm kind of trying to do a dome type of thing where it's the top is basically going to be like some black here and then just an open area, the very tippy top. But I am kind of struggling on what good blocks there are. Ah, that looks nice. Yeah, that looks nice. The inside, it's a bit iffy, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. If I do that, that does not look bad actually. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, from the inside, if you circle that, that does not look bad. Anyway, let's go pick some deep slate. Deep slate bricks or still the deep slate tiles? If we go to tiles, it matches the floor, but that's exactly the floor. The problem, it looks like the floor. I think I have a good idea. That looks a bit too dark though, it's a problem. But would that look good? I mean, it kinda gives it texture, I'm not gonna lie. But it feels too dark. It feels like it's like darker than I thought originally. But I think from afar, it doesn't look bad. I might stand corrected, but now let's go. Oops. Let's pick some lanterns. Actually, I think the basic lanterns would go nice here. Some for the middle, some for the corners. Actually looks fine, not gonna lie. This either goes to shoot or something else bad is gonna happen. I'm gonna copy this just in case. Let's see. That does not look bad, wait. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. On it, reveal? Oh, well, I'm gonna adjust this a bit. It feels like it should be connected. That's not a bad spawn. It's not like grandiose, but it's not too much. It's simple enough. When people not fall, spawn into the world, it's not gonna be like confusing. They're immediately gonna see every single thing here. Like, wait. Oh, what is this? Oh my god, what is that? Yeah, they immediately see everything existing. Actually, this view is actually really nice. Imagine like buildings covering these areas. Also, yeah, if you're gonna see that, I'm just keeping that there as a template for now. In the future, I might move it to a secret area where only I can see them. But as it stands out, that's what it appears. I think I'll put some basic trees and flowers and plants and stuff around the area, but that looks nice for now at least. It's a circle. From the looks of it, very nice. It's a bit flatter than I expected. I expected it to be at least slightly higher, but I don't have any complaints. Technically, I can still do it. Ah, oh my. Wait, the hell? Why does that look so good? Wait, why does that look so good? Oh my god. Actually, I'm genuinely surprised. It looks so good from above. Oh my. Whoa. Anyway, for now, um, cherry saplings and bone meal. What the hell? Why do I need a stack? Anyway, where actually is a perfect place for these trees? Oh, wait, nah. If I do place trees there in the middle, the whole map, the whole thing on the side is gonna be, it's gonna look, eh. Should I actually place trees? Let's actually do a quick test. Eh, it's not bad. Why is it a perfect circle? Let's try it here. I mean, it adds color. The higher the map doesn't really look bad. I mean, it kind of ruins this pointy part at the corner, but that's about it. I mean, I'm just gonna place the trees and like the edges over here. I kind of don't want to ruin the center middle part. I'm fine with the like messing up these parts, but not really the big pointy part at the middle. Like these pointy parts, I would want them to be shown at least. But, oops, that's fine. Yeah, the middle part is not like messed up. So I'm gonna put trees. I think it's fine to put trees on these little parts. That's nice that it grew outwards. The world knows it's not trying to mess up. Yeah, I can do custom trees, but I don't really want the trees to ruin this part. I'll probably do the custom tree somewhere else, but for now, yeah, it looks like they're all not pointing towards what I actually want to protect, which is these pointy bits. These pointy bits. Oops. I don't want any tall grass. That looks nice. Yeah, it actually brings out some feeling at least. Yeah, if I put the trees there, the map at the side will look really bad. I, I have an idea. Instead of making them very sophisticated, we could actually make them seem like totem poles. So, yeah, actually, wait. What? Wait, the hell? I did not know they made that sound. What the hell? It kind of gives an ancient feeling to the world, like, oh, what's with the random stony things on the from the ground? Whoa, what's that? Whoa, I kind of like it. Not gonna lie, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Not that bad. Of course, I can do this, but it kind of ruins the totem energy. Though I can put some polished andesite. Actually, just make it regular andesite. Yeah. Oh, actually, I have an idea. Oops, oh my god. Andesite, where are you? Okay. And then just give yourself some. What's this? South. Yeah! Oh my god. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. It looks like it's rising up. That's nice. Okay, anyway, time for the flowers. I deleted my map. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Actually, I think you can place that too. Yes. Hmm. We could go with yellow and pink as the color. It might look nice. I'm like Avery right now. I'm like placing random flowers in specific positions. There we go. Ooh, that was really tiring. I had to place the flowers one by one. Yes, all of these are placed manually by me. Also, you realize this grid? It's yellow here, and it's only pink here, and it's yellow here again, and it's pink here only. I have placed literally every single one of them. Sure. Actually, yeah, that's. We can do a final lasting design on it. We can do a cool design, maybe something circular, maybe something unique. Maybe there's lore to this, maybe not. Who knows? It's like a snowflake of some kind. Yeah, that that ends everything well. Well, I think that's the end of the video. We have finally we have finally we have finally managed to create something beautiful, especially with these roads we built and with the sewer system at the bottom. What I am going to do, well, what I might end up doing next time is, ooh, so blocks are weird. I might connect like the sewers to here in the middle and make like a gigantic central sewer, but that's just an idea. For now, it's just these roads, beautiful roads by the way. They also have perfect sizes so I can make cars and crap. But yeah, for now, beautiful roads, beautiful everything. Let's see everything at midnight. Oh yeah, I also forgot to show one thing. Oh, this looks really pretty. Almost as pretty as those things. Oh, oh my god, that looks so beautiful. Oh, oh my god. Oh, ooh, that looks, oh my god. Oh, holy, whoa. Eh? Ah, that looks so good. Oh my god, yeah. I'm definitely continuing on building things here.